Alright guys, we're out here doing something different today. We're at Echo Motorsports Park in Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm with Billy Hoskinson today. I'm going to film this entire race. They got me driving the toter. It's been an amazing adventure. I have nothing but great things to say. And I really appreciate everybody watching my channel. If you guys haven't done so, make sure you go check out the Detroit Battery Company. They follow me everywhere I go, and I really appreciate them very much so. And make sure you guys are subscribed to Street Racing Channel, Gen 2 Garage, Old Man's Garage, all of them. Unbelievably blessed with this opportunity. Can't be more thankful. Enjoy the show, guys.
Best way to sum this one up, speedway racing. It just hits different. I apologize, guys, I didn't have my drone. Billy put me on an airplane and I only could carry so much of my equipment with me, so we had to bring the big camera, which I'm glad we did. Cruising around the pits, saw a lot of people we knew. It was very nice to see some fresh faces as well. There were a lot of cars that I knew. Ryan Mitchell was here, which was fantastic to see, and there are a lot of cars that I didn't. Some stuff I'd never seen before, and I look forward to seeing a lot of these guys in the future, hopefully. There were a ton of people here at this race, a lot of my friends, Jimmy Dale in Poland. We met some new friends along the way as well. I couldn't believe how many people were in this drivers meeting. This was one of the biggest races I think I'd ever seen a group of people like this attend. The vibe was unreal. Streetcar Takeover puts on an event like no other. Can't believe the venue itself. We were in a super speedway this weekend, which is awesome.
All right, guys, Small Tire's getting ready to get started. We're out here on the starting line. They wouldn't let me go down to the 330 where I want to be, so I apologize if it's not the normal views you guys are used to. But enjoy the racing.
All right, guys, coming up, we got Chris Newton in his white Fox body versus Dalton Polson in his black Fox body Mustang. He lights the tires up as he comes through the burnout box there. These guys are the first pair off the trailer. Dalton takes off, he doesn't spin the tires at all. Makes it past A to B with zero trouble, straight as an arrow. Chris, on the other hand, he had a little bit of trouble getting off the line to begin with. He got left, no big deal. He made a cool pass at a cool place. Up next, we have another battle of the Fox bodies. We've got Brandon May versus TJ Nix. Never seen these two race each other before. Both having very nice cars. Both extremely good competitors. They get them locked in. Both cars take off. Flying down the racetrack. It's a tight race to the finish line. Left lane's going to take the win. Up next, we got Chase Ponder in his Chevy Camaro versus Brandon Watson in his Ford-powered Firebird. This was a very interesting race. They had some trouble getting these guys locked in. They had a flashlight malfunction, which ended up resulting in a rerun of this race. I unfortunately missed that filming, was unable to do so, but Brandon Watson ended up moving on and taking the win in the second race. You can see Chase sitting here. He was confused at what happened with the flashlight. They said it was flashing at him. He didn't know when it was supposed to leave or when he was supposed to stay, so rerun. Next up, we got a matchup from a few weeks ago at Knoxville Dragaway. We've got Michael Newcomb. He's going to be taking on Devin Grace, the Witch Doctor. One of the baddest two hot rods on the planet right now. It's stirring up the internet. Both of these guys get locked in. They take off. Michael gets out in front first. Witch Doctor has trouble getting traction. Michael's going to beat him to the finish line and take the win, moving on to the next round of Small Tire at Echo Park Speedway. Coming up next, we got Billy Hoskinson doing his burnout there with Austin Swallows and his awesome Vanilla Gorilla Camaro. Not the first time they've raced each other. These guys have been racing each other for years across the no-prep scene. Drivers locked in. Both drivers take off. Billy gets out front. Austin gets on the button, gets a little sideways, hits a cone. Billy's going to take the win. Up next, we got Aaron Byram and his beautiful Chevy Vega. I'd never seen this car racing before. It was awesome to see. I love the Vega platform. They're so light. They're so fast. It's a privilege to see one racing. Aaron Byram versus Mark Ritz, folks. Getting drivers locked in. Both cars take off. Aaron gets a little loose over in the pit road. Mark's going to take the win, moving on to the next round. Up next, we got another big wing Fox body versus a big body Chevelle. Don't see Chevelles in no prep too often. We got Sheldon Swartwell and Mike Watson coming up next. They're going to be racing each other for the first time that I've seen. Chevelle does a little bit of a wheelie. Both cars take off. Very tight race towards the end, but Shelton's going to get the win, moving on to the next round. All right, coming up next, we got Uncle Luke in his orange Pro Charge Chevy Camaro. And we got Corey Cooper in his big Wang Fox body. Listen to them zoomies, folks. God, isn't that a beautiful car. Get them locked in. Luke versus Corey. Both drivers take off. Camaro spins a little bit. Both drivers gain traction. Tight race to the finish line. It's going to be right lane. Fox body taking the win. Up next, we got Buddy Polson in his New Edge Mustang versus Clint Nickel in his nitrous-powered Fox body Mustang. We got no Wang versus a big Wang, nitrous versus turbo. Should be an interesting matchup, folks. We get them locked in. Both drivers bring up the RPMs. Buddy's going to take off, leaving Clint behind. They had to go look at the tape. Buddy ended up jumping, giving Clint the win. Up next, we got a hitter here. We got Ryan Mitchell in the Firebird, also known as KC Max. Make sure you guys check him out on YouTube. His wife, Megan Mitchell, backing him up, getting him ready to go. These guys are fierce competitors. They travel the country racing no prep. Look at all three of those Wangs on that car, folks. Racing against Terry Spence in his Nova. Both drivers take off. Compressed air technologies in the Firebird kick on. Ryan goes A to B with zero trouble. All right, guys, coming right back at it. This is round 2, small tire coverage at Echo Park Speedway. We got Ryan Mitchell taking on Mark Ritz in his Fox body Mustang with a big wing on the back. Both starters get the cars locked in. Revs come up. Cars take off. Mark gets out front first. Ryan gets around him on the big end and takes the win, moving on to the next round. Up next, we got Sheldon Swartwout versus Corey Cooper, both in Fox body Mustangs. We got a Hatch versus a Notch. Both of them got big wings. These guys are great competitors. It's awesome to see them going to good battle with each other. Both drivers come to the line. They get everything ready to go. Starter gets them stopped. Both on the line. Still don't understand why they weren't lining them up by the front bumper, but I'll take it. Turns the light on. Both cars take off. Corey gets out front first. Unfortunately, Shelton wasn't able to go on to the next round. Up next, we got a couple of hitters. We got Billy Hoskinson in his black Chevy Nova versus Michael Newcomb in his orange Nova. Billy takes off first, gets around Michael. Michael gets on the scramble and comes around Billy on the big end, taking the win. Michael Newcomb moving on to the next round. Up next, we got that Coyote-powered Firebird with a single turbo up front. Brandon Watson driving this one. And then we got Dalton Polson in his Chevy-powered Fox body Mustang. Not only is Dalton fast, he's got one of the prettiest Fox bodies in the nation. Both drivers are staged. We'll bring the vehicles up on the boost. Both drivers leave. Dalton gets out front first. The Firebird starts coming around him on the big end. He pulls the chutes. Right lane. Brandon Watson going to take the win. Up next, we got Brandon May versus Clint Nichols. Battle of the Fox bodies. Both drivers get locked in, bringing them into power. Light comes on. Big wheelie by the Fox body in the left lane. Brandon gets a little sideways, giving Clint the advantage, and he's going to move on. Next round, taking the win. Sun started setting real quick as we got into round 3 of small tire. Casey Max here about to do his burnout with his compressed airs technology Firebird. He lights the tires up, rolls through the starting line. Starter gets everybody locked in. He's taking on Clint Nichols. Clint takes off. Ryan does a bunch of wheelies bouncing up and down the track. Clint's able to get around him, and he's going to take the win. Moving on. Up next, we got Michael Newcomb in his orange single turbo LS Chevy Nova, taking on Sheldon Swartwout in his gray Fox body Mustang. Sheldon pulls the wheels, heading down the track. He gets a little bit loose, giving the Nova the advantage. He takes out a cone on the finish line. Michael Newcomb's going to take the win, headed to the semifinals of small tire. All right, this is your semifinals of small tire. We got Michael Newcomb in his Chevy Nova versus Brandon Watson in his Ford-powered Firebird. I did not film Clint Nichols' by run. For some reason, they ran it out of order and I missed it. Both drivers get locked in, bringing up the boost. Both drivers lead. Michael Newcomb getting behind. The Ford-powered Firebird is going to get around him on the big end by a bumper and take the win. Brandon Watson going to the finals. Streetcar Takeover. In your finals, we have Brandon Watson versus Clint Nichols. $12,000 final. It was a great race from the get-go. Both drivers take off. What we thought Brandon Watson was going to win, but unfortunately, he jumped the light by 2 frames, giving the win to Clint Nichols. He's going to take that money home.
All right, guys, that does it for me. Streetcar Takeover is over. Congratulations to Clint for getting the win on the jump. So I look forward to getting back home, seeing my son, see my dogs, seeing the old lady. I appreciate everybody watching my stuff. You guys make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one. See you.